Hey guys, it's Anna. So today we have a trip announcement, and it's not Disney or Universal related. OMG. So I had to get a passport, and I haven't had a passport in a very long time. I haven't had a passport since my dad was in the military and we lived overseas, so it was pretty exciting. I did a rush fee on this because I wasn't quite sure if the 4 weeks was enough time. I mean, they say 4 weeks, but I didn't, just in case it got delayed. So if you do a rush fee, I got this from start to finish in about 2 weeks. So just to give you a note. But we are going to go to Norway, and it's a kind of a multi-city journey. And the whole reason this whole trip has been about 2.5, 3 years in the making. You know, I can't remember what I don't know if I asked Chris or I think what it was is that we're in the Star Wars costuming group, the 501st Legion. My husband does snow trooper costumes. That's his love, that's his passion. He's in the 501st they'll separate the costumes into detachments, and so the detachments pretty much look at the movies, analyze the parts of the costume, and then they'll write they call them CRLs, costume references libraries, where if you wanted to do Darth Vader, they'll put what the mask needs to look like, what the fabric needs to be, and all that stuff. So he's in charge of Blizzard Force, which is the snow trooper detachment. And I was well, I know I asked them. I think it was because the Norwegian, I'm not sure what their we call them garrisons, which is Virginia. I'm in Tyrannus, which is the Virginia garrison, and I don't know what theirs is named, but we saw photos that they went to Fence, Norway, and did some photos around the filming sites, and I thought that was so cool. And I think I asked Chris, I was we should really do that. And I think a bunch of people were that's a really awesome idea. We should really have a trip. And I was well, the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back is coming up in a few years, and so I think that started steamrolling everything. And it's of course it was 3 or 4 years ago, so we couldn't really contact a lot of the hotels because well, I shouldn't say hotels. Really, there's only one hotel in Finns, Norway, and it's Finns 1222. And it was a little bit of a hiccup, and they really didn't want to work with us because there's there's a Visit Hoth event, and it was kind of weird hiccups, at first, but we finally were able to get an agreement with Finsieta, which is the hostel. It's a hostel type of hotel in Finns, and so, but we're flying in. We're flying SAS and or Scandinavian Airlines, premium economy into Oslo, and then we have less than 24 hours because Chris wanted to go a day before everybody else gets there, so he could lay the land and we can see what's up, and then everybody will come on Friday. So it's unfortunate because I really wanted to do a little bit more time in Oslo, but it is what it is. So we have a friend that said that he would help take us around and hit up the highlight spots of Oslo, and then we're going to go to Finns by train because that's really the only way you can really get to the easiest way to get into Finns is by rail. And then we're going to spend Thursday to Monday, and then on Monday we're going to go to Bergen. And same situation, less than 24 hours in Bergen. There I'm not as I think the only thing I really want to try to do in Bergen is take the ferry. There's a shorter ferry that leaves around 3 o'clock, and it goes around the fjords, and it's a 2.5, 3 hour little cruise or ferry. I'm not really sure what the proper term is. And so I mean, really for me, I just want to eat good Norwegian food and see some of the tours. In Oslo, I really want to go to the Viking Museum. That's my main goal, is the Viking Museum. And for the Finns trip, we're going to go to some of the film sites around Finns where they shot Empire Strikes Back. And then we're also going to do some photo ops with, our costumes. And that's been an interesting, segment of it's not just us packing our clothes, it's us packing our costumes and flying with them internationally, which has Chris a little nervous because it's like, what if TSA, like what if we lose one of these things, or what if TSA, like we've actually called, like some of our members called some of the airlines to kind of see what their process is of bringing our replica weapons, our blasters. And you know, Scandinavian Airlines said that as long as it's in a, he's like, as long as you declare it and as long as you let them know that it's a replica weapon, there should be no problem. They considered it a special luggage item, and that's really all. And so we'll see. I guess I'll let you guys know, you know, come the future vlogs if that's right or not. But yeah, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking because the costumes are expensive. I mean, each of these costumes, like Chris and I both have one. I wasn't originally going to bring it, but I was like, you know what does they say, like fear of missing out? I'm like, you know what, once they're all dressed in their costumes in the snow, I'm going to regret not bringing my costume. So we're bringing both. So I'm super excited. So if you have any suggestions, like any food suggestions, restaurants, you know, in Oslo or Bergen or Finns, if you've been to Finns, let me know. Like, I'm super excited to try good Norwegian food. Like the waffle place that I've seen like on some YouTubers, like, is of course not like not open on the weekdays. So but I found a waffle place in Bergen. So I probably asked our friend, like, hey, what's another good waffle place in Oslo? Because I really do want to try more of their waffles. So anyways, guys, I hope you will join in for future videos. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a like. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.